Now, I checked the weather forecast yesterday and this morning. This was not in it. So I believe that God gives us opportunities, not roadblocks, and we'll turn this into a positive. Instead of the video that I intended on doing today, now we're going to delve into shooting red dot on handguns in the rain. I've heard it mentioned that the window of your optic will be so clouded with water you won't be able to see through it. I think in practice, at least in my experience from shooting rifle optics in the rain while I was in the military, it can be a hampering factor, but it's not as big of a deal as what you might imagine, at least not for red dot style optics. So far, notice there's a little bit extra starburst effect when looking through the window of the red dot optic on the pistol, but that is not what's really getting in the way. The biggest limiting factor seems to be the fogginess of the shooting glasses themselves. That is the biggest limiting factor. We'll be shooting at 15 yards at a 6-inch steel plate. See how I do. All right, so not too shabby. I'm going to turn the camera now so you can actually see the distance. I don't have a super zoom lens, so I may end up walking you down there, and hopefully I don't ruin the camera. So now what I'm going to do is try to line up the window of the red dot optic with the camera lens so that you can see that starburst effect, and you can see how initially, if the window is totally covered with water, it's going to splatter off a little bit, but then after that, then it's going to be not so bad. Again, it's going to be the shooting glasses fogging up that's going to be the biggest issue. Now, in anticipation of some poo-pooing the idea that it's not raining that hard, I'm going to take a cap full of water and I'm going to put it, actually pour it there onto the lens of the window of the optic. When I tilt this back up horizontal, most of that's going to run off the gun, but imagine if this is sitting in your holster and it's been just sitting there like a rain gauge collecting water while you're out there on duty or whatever you're doing. So I'm going to try to get that on camera. If it splatters the lens, I'll try it a couple times, and if it doesn't work, then, well, so be it. So as we're looking through the objective lens of the camera, through the window of the optic, and focusing on that red dot, it is a bit misleading. The window is quite foggy, but remember, you as a human have binocular vision. Your eyes are set a couple inches apart. So what you're looking through here is what the image you would see with your dominant eye. With your non-dominant eye, that target will be nice and in focus. This is what your brain is taking in, and it just has the overlay of the red dot onto your target. So in the end, I think that red dot optics on a handgun are okay in the rain because we have binocular vision. If we're talking about precision rifle, we're looking through a single scope with one eye, and the objective lens gets all clouded up or wet. Now you're going to have some major distortions. That can be an issue. With a red dot optic on a handgun, however, as long as you can pick up that red dot and it's not so distorted that you cannot see it, your dominant eye will pick up the red dot, while at the same time, simultaneously, your non-dominant eye will be picking up the target. Your brain will naturally overlay the two, and you should be good to go. Unless you wear other lenses, then those are going to be a limiting factor. All right, be watching out for the video I intended to produce today. And until next time, God bless you and stay safe.